might very well be part 2 of my WIP parade in a whole like second episode of the Cassie part of the WIP parade. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is why we can't do one together. But we've officially made it to the Mirabilias.
This is exciting.
The Mirabilias and the Nora Corbett's.
This is Luda.
Doesn't she look so good? I'm to her skin. I am trying to do 1/1 on her skin, and that may be the last time I ever do that. I feel like that was a mistake, and if I could pull it out and do it again, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I was chugging right along, and now I'm slowing right down.
I love this for me because
you're learning what you're not gonna do.
Yes, because I have my first Mirabilia that I'm gonna be doing next year. I got the floss, I got the fabric, I got the bead pack, I got the pattern, and I'm just letting Miss Thing over here get all the practice on Mirabilias, and then she's going to show me all the tricks, and she's going to be like, you may want to do this 1/1, but I'm going to don't do it. Don't do it.
That was a mistake.
She looks so good though, and I love the fabric. She just looks so pretty.
I'm very excited for her. I really love how she's coming out.
I love your scroll frame.
And I have a frame for her because, I mean, let's face it, she is over 50%, folks.
She is.
Of the actual stitching. Like, I haven't done the beads or the back stitch, but she's over 50%. So
she looks so good. I really love this one.
I bought a frame for her. So she's got to mosey. This is the one that I adopted. This next one is the one that I adopted from
Museum
Stitcher.
Night at the Met.
So most of the stitching is not me. However, the entire bodice of this dress is me. Sorry, I'm going to move my needle minder up a little bit.
Needle minder is in the way.
I have had some thoughts on this one. I love her. She is magnificent. I think I might not do the border.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love her, but I'm not sure I love the border. And if I do the border, like one of the issues that the Museum Stitcher had is that she felt that she was maybe too close to the edge of the fabric.
Okay.
And I think she's right. And this is such a magnificent piece that I don't necessarily feel like it needs it. So I don't know, it may just be that I do part of the top of the border and along the sides that I exclude that. That's kind of the direction I'm leaning.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be too close to the edge, and she's so gorgeous. She doesn't need it. I'm truly like looking at her now. I'm like, oh, I want to go back to her so bad. Oh, and if you only knew, I've got some incredible ones that I'm going to start soon that I'm very excited for. But looking at her, she's calling my name. Okay, sorry. This one's
poetical.
This one's a Nora Corbett. I am going to be getting her back out. Now, last year you heard me say that I was not doing the beads on this one. And I might have changed my mind. Having done the beads on Leilani, and when I did the beads on Leilani was on an 18 count. This is on a 20 count, and that has served to convince me that I can buy the petite size beads and potentially use those.
You'll make it work. I think she's worth it. She's gorgeous.
She makes me happy.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
I do think the pumpkins are going to get converted to a different color.
Well, yeah, because they're on orange fabric.
Yeah, I think they're going to be white pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
I can respect that choice. I like the fact that she did trick or treat in the sparkly. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I used a twirl. Like the dork that I am.
It's subtly sparkly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am quite fond of her. I do have a goal that I would love to finish her. And actually, I converted the coloring of that dress. That was not the called for colors.
No.
Those are purples.
They are very purple. Which is part of the reason why I love it on this.
I've actually even considered green pumpkins because you do see them in green. And to me, the Halloween colors I love best are orange and purple and green.
Okay.
I have thought about pumpkins come in green. I have seen them.
Don't eat the green ones.
No,
they don't taste.
But they're good. Pretty on a fall display.
Yes.
And so I'm thinking like where you see orange beads in the original might be green, things like that. Like I might do crazy things like that. Find it exciting. This one should be done, and it's all on me that it's not. And it's because I don't like sparkly fabric, and I swear to God, when I get through my current sparkly fabric, I will never do it again.
This is 3 now? 3 projects in sparkly fabric?
I think 4.
The pomegranate?
Oh, there's one we haven't gotten to yet.
Oh, God.
I will never do it again.
She said earlier that if she ever decided she was going to do another pattern on sparkly fabric, what did you say?
Told her to beat me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not actually going to beat her. But I will write a very strongly worded email.
Because you would think, like, I can see 22 count Aida. I can see 46 count linen. I've proved that to myself now. I can't see this.
It's so sparkly.
It's because of the sparkle. Because I need to put my high powered light on it. And when I do that, then it catches the sparkle, and then I can't see the threads of the linen.
You get distracted by the sparkle.
Well, I just can't see through the sparkle to see the linen.
She's so pretty.
I want to know how Sherry, the Share Bear, she uses sparkle fabric as much as possible. She loves it. And I visually I like it. I can't see it. And I get the ick touching it.
It definitely has a different feel.
And Aries, I started her on my birthday, not this year, but the year before.
Last year, yeah.
Was my birthday start for myself because I am an Aries. So I would really like to finish her in my birthday month this year. I think is going to be a goal for myself.
All right.
This one doesn't have a huge start to it, but it was kind of a big deal for me to start because it was something I have loved for a long time. I've started the Firefly Fairies. I started with the one in the pink dress. I will get a lot more on it, but she's got to get put away until probably
But this was the one where the fabric is special, and the
fabric is special, the pattern is special, like all of it's special. Like I thought I lost this pattern, and then I found it when I was cleaning out my storage because I have had that pattern for
long time.
Since before my children were born.
Before she knew me, that's for sure.
Before both of my children were born, I bought that.
I love this bag. Did I know you have this bag?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a Rainbow Bright bag.
It's so cute.
Because I messaged Jen. One of the reasons I love Jen is I messaged her and I said, Jen, do you have Rainbow Bright fabric or know where you can get it? Because I really want a Rainbow Bright bag.
We need to just start calling all of our episodes, this is not a blank commercial. So, like, we had an episode where I think I waxed poetic about Pirate Robin for like 20 minutes. Now we just keep mentioning Jasmine Custom Bags. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I didn't know that you had a rainbow braid bag. Anyway.
Yep.
All right. This is
Persephone. I sat on this pattern for such a long time, but I love it so much.
I'm starting to recognize them.
This is also on blood orange.
I love that.
This is actually this one is actually the reason why I had that blood orange fabric in my stash, because I bought both linen and Aida because I couldn't decide if I wanted to stitch her on linen or Aida. And I ended up stitching it on linen.
She's so fancy.
Which meant that I had the Aida for something else. So
she looks super fancy.
She's going to be so cool. Like, I even love the background stitching. Like, I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is all going to get done. I will, yep. Yeah, I love her.
Yep.
I have loved that pattern since the first time I saw it. It was just like, I just have to.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a Muka painting.
Oh, yeah. She's just gorgeous.
She really is.
We'll show her again. And I really do love your choices of fabric and the colors.
She'll look pretty hanging with At the Met.
She will. They're very complimentary. I can't set that there.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like.
I do know they'll both eventually end up hanging in my bedroom, I think.
Yes.
I think most of my mirabilias will hang in my bedroom.
Okay.
That's the bag she goes in, because if you didn't know, Persephone is not only the goddess of spring, she's the queen of the underworld.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Makes her extra awesome.
It does.
That dichotomy of who she is.
Hey, look, we're at the project that we're both doing at the same time.
Yes.
This is exciting because we can both, because I was stitching on this earlier, so I can show mine and you can show yours.
Yeah, let me pull up what it's supposed to look like finished. Although I'm pretty sure that everybody knows, because this was the midsummer stitch exclusive by JetX Stitch, who I am obsessed with her patterns, and we'll probably have them, most of them, if not all. Did you see she's got a new freebie?
I did.
And you need it.
I do. Did I know what it is?
It's video game themed.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw that one.
Which is why you need it.
Yes.
Because that's a very you thing.
It is a very me thing. Okay.
So Summer's Day is what we're stitching. We're both doing it on the called for with the called for floss. I am stitching it on linen, on 36 count linen.
I am on 16 count Aida. Someone is farther along than I am, but that's okay.
It's amazing the size difference, though, when you hold them up next to each other.
Oh, yeah. Mine's gymongous.
Wow. You don't realize that it makes that big of a difference until you're looking at it like that.
Yeah.
And I am stitching with one strand over two.
Yeah. Oh.
Just because, and that's the thing with 36, you don't have to. You can still do 2 over 2. And sometimes I do, but I just liked the 1 over 2 on this fabric. This fabric, it's the called for fabric. Has a really nice, Dolomite. Has a nice tight weave that the 1 over 2 looked really nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, why push it?
So that's my only update this time, because it was sitting right here because I was stitching on it earlier. All right.
So
the other pattern that everyone is stitching.
Yeah. But I made a ton of progress on it this weekend because I spent the entire extended weekend at my boyfriend's house, and I did not know what my lighting situation was going to be like. So I wanted something easy to stitch on, something I could see without too much extra light. So I went with one of the few projects I have on 16 count Aida. And that is my Cherry Magpie. So, and I really love it. And I basically, this like bottom bracket here, all of that I did this weekend at his place while I was watching Sandman.
It's so pretty.
It is super pretty.
Her patterns. Okay, so her patterns and like artsy housewife borders, like the amount of color and the fun, intricate designs, very, very cool.
Yeah,
to see and
I'm
stitch.
At 27% now.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, can you believe that is only 27%?
I cannot.
Even Issa was like, really?
Oh my
That's all?
goodness.
That's all? Like, that's all? That's a lot. This is my official JetX stitch bag. That every JetX stitch project that I have
will go in that bag.
Will go in this bag while it's being stitched. So there are 2 projects in this bag and a kit for a 3rd one, because I have all of the called for DMC for the aviary, and I have my fabric for the aviary that I am going to use. It is not the called for fabric, but I don't care because I like the fabric I picked. It's an XJU Designs fabric. It's really pretty.
And then you're going to do the blueberry one too?
I am going to do the blueberry when it comes out on PDF, because I do not necessarily feel that I need to have it on paper. I'm going to PDF stitch it. And I am satisfied with that. And I do have my fabric for that already. I have preemptively bought it from Evertote, because I decided right away what that fabric was going to be. And I am also waiting when they release a floss pack. I will buy their floss pack, because I am stitching this one with Roxy Floss Co. Floss. And the fabric is Lilith. That's what I went with.
Oh, yeah.
Vibe Stitch Me.
I was going to ask, and then I forgot.
I forget easily, so it was on the top of my head.
Ooh, look, opalescent number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I really like how this came out. I am not stitching with called fors.
No,
obviously.
This was your Roxy Floss.
This is my Advent floss.
Your Advent floss. The entire thing is done with her own little Roxy conversion from the Advent calendar colors.
And that is my first block. I wanted to do 3 blocks this year. I don't think that's happening. But
no,
I have a plan. It's going to be okay.
I'm scared to ask what the plan is.
So and this is all my floss.
Well, this is
my Advent floss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it fell off. So I have been watching shoot, what is their names? I know the name of this Flosstube. I've been watching it on Sunday evenings, and they help with StitchCon and shoot, I can't remember. Pam, I know, is the mother. Pam and Steph? Is that their names? Pam for sure is the mom. And she, I thought, did a brilliant thing. She did a WIP Go board that she only put like 4 projects on, and divided out, like each of the 4 projects had multiple spaces. So
that's smart.
She just kind of, if the same project got called twice in that month, that's okay. She just had to devote that much more stitches to it. And that pushed her to get those big pieces further along. So that's what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to pick
BAPGO
instead of WIP Go. It's going to be my four of my, we all know I have more than 4 BAPs. 4 of my many BAPs are going to get listed, and they're each going to get 4 blocks. And that's just how it's going to be.
That's
how it's going to be. Okay, there's story time with this one. Because actually I got to pull out 2 parts to it. I have openly stated that I hate this, that I hate my start. I hate it. I hate it.
She just hates the starch. She doesn't hate the pattern. She doesn't
No,
hate
I
the
love the
fabric.
pattern.
She doesn't hate.
And I'm mad that I hate it.
She's so mad.
Because I lusted after this pattern. I planned meticulously for this for months.
So much planning.
Easily, it was like 6 months of planning. What's the perfect fabric? When's the perfect time to start it? Getting all my floss. Like, I put so much energy into this thing. And I hate looking at it. And I had to ask myself, why? Why do I dislike this so much?
You can't swear when I'm drinking. It makes me laugh, and then I'm gonna spit take all over the video. We don't know. Nobody needs that.
That's block 1 of what I have of it so far, and I will finish that block.
By the way, for the uninitiated, this is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow.
Yeah. I actually started that before I started Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually finished block 1 of Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow.
Now, this is, oh yeah, Cypress. Fiber on a whim. 20 count. I know that because I'm reading the tag. It's gorgeous fabric.
It is. I don't hate the fabric. I hate these floss colors on the fabric.
And she's not a fan.
And I even abandoned ship and like changed some of my floss colors to hope that I would like it better.
She calcified it a bit, but it still wasn't enough.
It's not enough.
So, take 2.
Again, I was watching, I think it was Pam and Steph. I'm pretty sure it was. And she was talking about, it was somebody's Flosstube. They were talking about how they had seen it stitched in purple.
It's not Thread Gremlin.
No, it wasn't Thread Gremlins. But they had seen it stitched on purple.
Who is it? Oh, dang it.
I can't remember who I saw who said it. And bless them, thank you for saying it. Because I would not have considered, and I should have, because I do know what the color wheel looks like. So I should have.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as this person said it, my brain went, I know why I don't like it. It's too much of the same color family together. There's no deviation. There's nothing that makes it pop.
Oh, these are so soft.
I know. There's nothing that makes it pop. And you need the contrast. It's the same thing of why I would not have liked Weeds and Wildflowers if I had stitched it on the butter fabric, because those yellow and orange tone flosses would have been too close to a monochromatic for me to be truly happy, and I would have hated it.
I'm just going to sit here and pet your floss.
So I bought this.
It is also not her first choice for the purple, but I convinced her she needed to go a little bit purplier than the purple that she had.
I almost bought, I think it's called Kyanite. I almost bought Kyanite. I ended up going with, it's a slightly darker purple.
And she's using the,
it's got like a flower name or something.
She's using the Belsois, Classic Colorworks silks. They're so soft.
Yeah, that is the other thing. Like, once I got the fabric in, I started converting the floss, and I was like, I really shouldn't be. I've just spent extra money that I did not need to spend on fabric to make this right for myself and restart it.
It's so
and now I'm going to add to my expenses by buying Belsois.
It's so pretty, though.
I do feel like buying the Belsois is a little bit about shaming myself into making sure I finish it.
Pet the floss. It'll make everything better. Look at her little cauldron. So she didn't start in the corner like she did last time. She started in the
look at that
giant. That's going to be the last square that you finish on the entire thing.
Yep.
But her little cauldron, and it's so nice.
And that's 46 count fabric.
It's just so tiny. Like, I can't even see through it to see if it's centered on the screen.
But here's the thing, guys. This is why this fabric is a better choice. Hold up that purple. Look at those oranges and yellows on that purple.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna pop.
It already does.
The other thing that I know for sure is gonna have to happen,
It's so popping.
those drab greens, that ain't happening.
You're gonna have to brighten the greeny
Those
greens.
It's the drab colors do not do it for me. They don't do it for me. I need brighter greens. Now I am totally down with the oranges and the yellows on the color wheel. That's opposite of purple. It's going to be perfect. It pops. It's going to look fantastic. But those greens, we're going to punch those up.
She's so much happier with this now. When she talks about Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, she's like, I'm gonna work on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Not, I'm gonna work on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I gotta put in more stitches on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Like, just her demeanor and the shape of her face when she says Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow is so much more upbeat now.
Yeah, I'm so much happier with this.
Oh, good times.
I have spent so much money in the last 2 months figuring out my false starts on, and I have never had a problem like this before. I am the person that commits, and I love what I do, and I'm happy, and it's good. I'm on my third project in the last 2 months that I've started it, committed, and gone, this ain't gonna work.
Do you think it's because there's so many amazing choices out there now of fabric and floss and so much higher quality? Like when we were kids, it was like, here's Charles Craft, and here's this, and here's you use DMC, and this is what you do.
Well, here's what they were all different reasons. That one was because it was too monochromatic, and I should have known better. I should have known that about myself, that it was going to be too drab, and I was not going to dig that. I should have known.
But because you know that there's non-drab options out there.
I think even if I hadn't known, I would have eventually abandoned it because it would have bothered me to be looking at that sameness all the time.
Gotcha.
Because the one consistent thing you will notice about my projects, they're not monochromatic.
Even the monochromatic patterns are not monochromatic.
I need variety and brightness, or my eye is bored and I am unhappy. And
it just falls asleep, and then the other one's like, what am I doing now?
I don't want to stitch it.
Sorry, I just had one sleepy eyeball for you. Fine. You were like, ugh.
And I don't like boring. I shouldn't say boring. They're not boring. They're lovely. And when I see them, I think they're beautiful. Except for, I know that I won't like stitching on them. I don't like neutrals. I very rarely will choose neutral fabric, because I know for my eye it's boring. And I did that, and now I'm restarting it. I have another one that I picked. It was my first 46 count. I bought my very first 46 count because I was afraid of doing a color with 46 count and that I wouldn't be able to see it. I was afraid. And so I made a decision for a neutral based on my fear. And it's not that I didn't love it. It's that then I saw someone else stitching it in a bright colored background, and I went, oh, I love that so much more. But thankfully I was only 200 stitches in. So I ordered new fabric. Because I did start, and I think I even showed it on here, that I started Come to the Garden by Teresa Koget, because I love that. I love that pattern. I love it. So I got it. I downloaded it. I bought 46 count fabric. And I even bought all the called fors. When do I buy the called for anything?
You don't.
But I did. And I even like the code for floss, so I'm not going to change those. I just didn't like that. It was
the fabric didn't speak to you.
Yeah, it was just more neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not neutral.
No.
I'm not.
No.
And even
she's not far enough along that we are going to show you anything.
Yeah,
so.
I'm really not. It was only the one that I abandoned. I had only really done one motif, and it looked good. And it convinced me, oh, I can do 46 count. This motif, this corner, this looks good. I was happy. I was like, this brings me joy, except for that fabric. So it's now, and that one I will credit Miriam of Marumi Crafts, Marumi Designs. Yeah. She has her own like design, like, but she's stitching Come to the Garden, and she's stitching it on blue. And I went, why didn't I think of that? What's wrong with me?
Again, shout out to those cross stitch pioneers.
I should have thought of that though.
Breaking a trail for the rest of us noobs.
Why didn't I think of that?
I'm noobs. It's okay. It's okay. You've got it now.
But also, I bought the Sampler September Jane Wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's ambitious for me. That is a stretch for me by Maximum Design. Maximum Cross Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Maximum Cross Stitch. And I actually went with a fun, crazy color fabric for that. And I was pretty stoked about it. I bought 46 counts. I think it's called Sea Foam or Sea Breeze. I think it's Sea Breeze by Roxy Flosco. And I bought the very expensive Roxy Floss pack. And then I got into the corner on the border, and the very first color disappeared. And I actually still love the fabric, and I stand by my fabric choice that it was a good choice.
It is a very good choice that you're going to use on a different project.
And if I were willing to change the floss colors on the border, because it was only the two border colors that disappeared, only those two, I could keep using it, and it would be fine. But
nope,
I spent $112 on that floss pack.
You're going to use the floss pack.
I'm going to use the floss pack. So I was not going to buy 2 additional floss colors and chance that they weren't going to be dark enough when I had already invested $112.
No. So changing the fabric was the way to go.
It was. And it was the less expensive option, believe it or not, because thank you, tariffs. Or not. So I went on 1-2-3 Stitch and I found a blue fabric that it will not ghost on. That happens to be also what I am using for Come to the Garden, because they'll probably end up hanging on the same wall. So it's fine.
You're running out of walls.
Yeah, I am probably.
We're going to run out of walls in her apartment before she runs out of things. It's going to be like a museum. We'll just have to like trade things out.
Well, some things will go up seasonally. Some things will get gifted. Some things will get made into project bags. And
eventually,
some things will go on my walls.
Yep.
And maybe I won't always be in this apartment. Maybe I'll have someplace bigger.
Yes. Fingers crossed. Because as lovely as her wall of floss is, I think it deserves a bigger home.
I think it deserves a craft room instead of my dining room.
Yes. Yes, a little bit.
So
this is the coolest. That's the coolest dining room I've ever stitched in. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I bought a half yard of a fiber on the whim fabric. I wrote it down. I know what it is. It's
it'll be in the notes.
It starts with a C. Why does my brain drop words?
Because it's like a bajillion o'clock.
Yeah.
It's It's tired time.
It's tired time, but it starts with a C. I don't know. It's a blue fabric. It's a light blue fabric.
It's really pretty.
It's like Clarion or something like that.
I can see it from here. It's right over
It's
there.
very light blue because I was like super stoked to start it. And I bought a half yard because I figured out on 46 count
It'll fit perfect.
with a 3-inch border planned for my projects. I got exactly the right amount of fabric with a half yard to do both projects. And that particular fiber on the whim fabric was on sale. I was like, the heavens opened up and went, this, we're going to help you and point out to you that this is the one you want. Buy it. And I did. So.
And from here, I can tell you, it already looks better. Yeah. She's happier with it. Look at that face.
It got delivered. I was so excited. It got delivered today. And I watched from my window. I work from home on Fridays. I watched from my window as the mail truck pulled into the parking lot. And I was going, hey, how long is it going to take him to load up all those mailboxes? How long? It's going to be done before the end of my lunch break. And he was. And my lunch break time hit. And I had my shoes on and was running up that hill. I wanted my fabric. And I had it cut before the end of my lunch break and ready.
It's on the hoop?
It's on the hoop.
It's ready to go.
So happy. I will not go to bed without putting stitches in that. I don't have to work in the morning. I can stay up as late as I want and stitch.
Now, don't stay up too late. Don't stay up too late. Because then you'll be super duper tired for the rest of your weekend. But
sorry, we have the patio door open for airflow.
Someone outside was like, stop. On that note, that very literal, loud, contiguous horn note, we're gonna call it a night.
Thank you for bearing with us and the fact that this had to be done in 2 episodes.
It's crazy. Also, still, I think we've mentioned it before, the amount of projects that she still has over there. So many. But she just hasn't touched them this year.
Or they're kitted up and not started.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that are kitted up and not started.
So many things. But anyway, thanks for joining us these episodes. If we do split it, probably splitting it.
Oh, it's getting split.
It's getting split.
It's gonna have to.
So thank you for watching part 1. It will have an abrupt ending. So this is our goodbyes.
Well, I did kind of warn.
Yeah.
That it could happen.
But thanks for hanging. We really appreciate you guys. And finally making 100 subscribers. Yay. Go team.
Let's hope it doesn't take a year to get to 200.
Whatever. Bring your friends. Bring your enemies.
Yes, please.
Thank you all. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day.
See you on the flippy flop.
The flippy flop.